Okay folks, this will be a challenging one, but it's got a lot of potential. I do hope I can make this one turn up a real treat, so to speak. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, they will, folks. Okay, let's see what this lovely thing is. It is a phone case. A phone case for I think it's an iPhone. I forgot on the packaging. It had the name of the iPhone for it. And this is an interesting piece, for a phone. You wouldn't think that. I'm not sure which way I'm going to run this. Not sure, folks. So it fits within the A6 area, which is nice. I forgot something, folks. Pull it up. I was meant to switch it to 200%. PowerShell it's called, which I think comes from New Zealand. Across what they call the ditch between Australia and their country, the ditch, New Zealand. I don't know which way I'm going to run it. It looks nice this way, but it looks nice that way, so I'm trying to work out which way I'm going to run it. I think that looks better, but that looks better. I think that looks better. So I'm just going to play with the buttons, and we're just going to put, this came in a case, this was new, as new you could say, or whatever. I'll just stick it there. So I'm just trying to decide which side I'm going to run with. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if I'm doing it right, folks. This is a tricky one. So we're just going to guesstimate. Wondering if we're going to switch it, leave it on that. Yeah, that's the, I think we've made it, maybe move it down a bit. Looks nice alright already. Yeah, I'm really missing a lost partner, folks, and I'm trying to get in touch with him. So I'm trying to get this video working with me in the photocopier up on the 6 o'clock news in order to get in touch with this person, Luigi. I really miss him. It really feels like a piece of me has gone begging, has gone missing. I really do. It feels like a piece of me is missing. I'm trying to get my work out there, and now we've made it too far. I've done it wrong. Oh, actually, we've got it right near the edge. We can at least see what we're up to. I do think we might move it further. I actually might have a look at the original, see just where we are with the original. So the original's this thing, of course, and we've got that. I think that's a tough one, folks. It's a real. Actually, I think I can just see the corner of this. Then if it's the corner, shit, I don't know, folks. Actually, this is the side here, so we can just see we've got that there, so we're pretty well smack bang. I think this is good. We just have to move it down a bit, enlarge it further. Oh, we'll soon find out. I've lost my fucking settings, folks, sorry. That's a real pain. That's a real pain in the ass, to say the least. Now I have to set this up again, folks. I wonder how big we had it on. We're going to make it, I think, a bit bigger. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, we're just going to drop the dot feeder on it. Yeah, now that looks better. I do think maybe that's the top, so I'm going to have to move it up a bit because we've enlarged that section down, and that's come nicely along the edge, but we're going to have to enlarge, not enlarge, we have to lift it higher because we've just got the edge at the top, but it's looking good. So I've got the edge at the top, so I'm just going to gently raise it, if I'm correct. Just a little, just a fraction. The sun's out, unfortunately. It's a bit of an off and on sort of a day. Now we're going to enlarge that a little bit because we've now got that snick, that edge there that we want to. So this is the one we just did before, and this is looking good. So we're just going to snick a little bit off at the edge there, and that should turn up looking really, really, really nice. So we're just going to enlarge the vertical just a little snick. Snick it off, so maybe make it 174. Snick it off. So that's it, we've snicked it off. I do think we're a little bit too big, but I think we can make, I think that's probably the right way we have done it. But yeah, I'm trying to get this video work that I'm doing here up to the 6 o'clock news to find my partner, if I haven't already forgotten that I said it. Sorry, I've got memory problems. But I really miss him and I really need to get in touch. And I'm trying my hardest to present these really nice videos to the news. And I'm really trying hard. And social media as well. I use all sorts of social media to promote my stuff. I'm a person who's big on self-promotion, because if I don't promote myself, no one will. That's the kind of attitude I've had since I was a child. I hated being invited to parties because I knew I wasn't going to get invited, so I used to just turn up. Much to the disgrace, the pissed off reception of the hosts. And also when I was at high school, my first photocopied face, someone actually took the picture. I was the one that posed on the photocopier. That was something of a watershed moment, because I took that picture that someone had done and I self-promoted it to the school magazine. I gave it to the school magazine to publish. I know that seems so tiny and so insignificant, but that was the beginning. And this is basically what I'm doing again, except we're using video and we're trying to get on television, not into a magazine. So, but that was back in 1986. So yeah, self-promotion indeed is important. That looks really quite busy, I must admit, but it looks quite nice. I do think we can do some switcheroos to do this better. So hopefully I'll remember. Memory's not good, folks, so just bear with me to remember which positionings I made on this to do the switcheroos. But you can't get much more New Zealand than a PowerShell. I've never been to New Zealand, folks. There's a lot of places I haven't been to yet that I'd like to go to. But New Zealand is indeed a nice island. I've never been there, but I've heard it's nice. There was a girl at school who was New Zealand, and she showed me her dad's photocopier when I was back in the same year, 1986, about the same time as the school magazine in August. So August was indeed an important year in 1986 for my growth as a fledgling photocopier artist. So I've been a photocopier artist on and off since I was 13. So it's been a real long time. I'm trying to remember. I think I did that corner. I did that corner. So next corner I think is going to be this. The fourth and the final arrangement will be that. So sometimes when I don't do my switcheroos, I get really angry because I think I could have done it better, and I just seem to have forgotten that I think I did that already. I've done that. I think I've done that, so I have to do that. Sorry, folks, just please, I try to, it's hard for me to remember all four of them, whether I've done them or not. So if I've repeated myself with this arrangement, I'm very sorry. I just have a really poor memory, and I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech when I was born, and it fucked up my fucking memory. Sorry, folks. My memory's screwed. My short-term memory and my hippocampus, both those essential for learning, have been fucked up at birth. So anyway, that's looking really quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.